Let's begin by understanding what the input function is and why it is useful in Python. Hello everyone, welcome to this short session on Python programming. Today we will learn about the input function, one of the simplest and most important ways to get user input. Let's get started. Let's understanding what exactly the input function does. Input is a built-in function in Python. It lets us take input from the user through the keyboard. And by default, it always returns the input as a string, even if the user enters a number. Here, we will see how to create a variable using the input function. Here is the basic syntax. We write variable equal to input within the brackets we write something. The text inside the quotes is a message or prompt that appears to the user. Whatever the user types gets stored in the variable. Let's take a simple example asking the user for their name. Name equal to input within the brackets. Enter your name. Print within the parentheses welcome, comma, name. Here we take input from the user and display a welcome message. It is a simple way to get and use user input. Now let's learn how to take a number as input and use it in calculations. Here, age equal to int within the parenthesis input enter your age. Print your age is comma age and print next year you will be comma age plus 1. This is the code. Here we convert the input to an integer using int function so we can perform math operations. Let's understand why we need to convert input data into numbers. Input function always returns a string. If we want to do calculations, we must convert it into number using int function or float function. For example, int of 25 becomes the number 25. Now, we will see how to combine two string inputs using string concatenation. Here is the code. First equal to input within the parenthesis enter first name. In the next line, last equal to input within the parenthesis enter last name. In the next line, print your full name is comma first plus double quote plus last. This example shows how to join two user inputs with a space to create a full name. Finally, let's quickly go over everything we learned about the input function. Input function helps us take user input. It returns a string by default. Use input function or float function for numerical input. Combine strings using plus for concatenation. That's it. You now understand the basics of input function in Python. Great job! You have now learned how to take user input using the input function. In our next session, we will explore another core concept, Python data types, where you will learn about strings, integer, floats, booleans, and more. Happy coding. Thank you.